Hey guys, in this video we are going to be checking out the best gimbal stabilizer. Through extensive research and testing we've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. We have included options for every type of user, so whether you are looking for a best budget. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started with the video. Number 1. Home 3-axis gimbal stabilizer for iPhone 12. The Zhiyun Smooth 4 is a robust 3-axis gimbal with performance on par with the DJI OM series, to which it's often compared. More than just a cheaper alternative, it's a fantastic contender in its own right. This gimbal gets all the basics right: long battery life, a stable mount that accepts most smartphone models, and various useful shooting modes like object tracking and time-lapse. What we like best about the Smooth 4, though, is the range of control buttons that give quick access to most tools and shooting modes. It's a convenient option, since you don't need to awkwardly tap on your phone screen in the middle of shooting, disrupting your filming and concentration. While advantageous, the one minor drawback of the abundance of buttons on the Smooth 4 is that it can be overwhelming for beginners. You'll quickly get used to them, though, and soon find it to be a much more powerful way to shoot smartphone videos. The maximum supported phone weight is 210 g, 4 ounces, which can be an issue with very large phones like the iPhone 12 Pro Max, but otherwise shouldn't be a problem. The Android version of the Zhiyun companion app isn't as polished as the iOS version, but compatibility with Filmic Pro lets you use this far superior app instead. Number 2. DJI OM4 Handheld 3-axis smartphone gimbal. Best known for its famed consumer drones, DJI also produces high-quality gimbals. The DJI OM4 is one of its best, with exceptional stability, intuitive controls, and solid customer service backed by a reputable brand. It's also significantly more travel-friendly than its predecessors, weighing under a pound and sporting impressive battery life of up to 15 hours. A unique feature of the OM4 is the magnetic phone clamp attachment, enabling you to snap in or remove your phone in seconds. While this lets you use phones of any size with the OM, be aware that it can reduce the stability somewhat for heavier phones like the iPhone 12 Pro Max. The 3-axis gimbal of the OM4 is one of the most stable on the market, keeping your smartphone steady enough to capture exceptionally smooth video. You can use the OM4 on its own or pair it up via Bluetooth with the DJI Mimo app to open up more options for resolutions, frame rates, and advanced features. One of these is ActiveTrack 3.0, the proprietary tracking technology that DJI also uses in its top-of-the-line consumer drones. Other useful tools like dynamic zoom, time-lapse, and Clone Me Pano also make shooting creative videos fun and easy. Number 3. DJI Ronin SC Camera Stabilizer Gimbal. DJI's Ronin SC has been specifically designed for mirrorless camera setups up to 2 kilograms in total weight. That's considerably less than DJI's bigger Ronin S can support, but the Ronin SC is 400 g lighter at 1 kilogram. Despite this, construction quality still feels first class. The SC's capacity is plenty for a camera like a Canon EOS R or Fujifilm X-T4, but it's best to steer clear of bulky and heavy lenses, as these can be tough and sometimes impossible to balance properly. At least each axis can be individually locked, making initial balancing much easier, and the SC folds surprisingly compact. Once you're ready to shoot, there are plenty of features to explore. Arguably the most impressive is ActiveTrack 3.0. This uses your phone's camera and a very clever DJI app to automatically track subjects. The system requires your phone to be mounted on top of your main camera, but a hot shoe clamp is provided. The only issue with this arrangement is it makes your camera quite top-heavy, so you'll need to recalibrate some pivot points. Number 4. Zhiyun Smooth 4 Official Handheld Smartphone Gimbal. The Zhiyun Smooth Q2 is the smaller, more user-friendly version of our top overall pick, the Smooth 4. Luckily, the Q2 still retains the exceptional stability and smoothness of its big brother. The biggest highlight of the Q2 Smooth is that it's very lightweight, coming at only half a pound. The dimensions are also smaller than the Smooth 4, and indeed all of DJI's offerings. The Smooth Q2 is as easy to set up as it is to transport, with a quick release latch that lets you attach your phone in seconds so you don't miss that all-important footage. It also has a runtime of 17 hours, the longest we've seen in a gimbal. The Smooth Q2's controls are simplified compared to its larger sibling, removing many of the buttons of the Smooth 4. These have been replaced by a 5-way joystick, which allows you to control the gimbal's rotation and tilt. So, which one is better in terms of control? The Smooth 4, with its impressive set of buttons, is geared for the professional who uses a lot of advanced features while they're shooting. The Smooth Q2 is easier to operate and, thanks to its joystick, better in certain situations for fine-tuning your gimbal's movement. Number 5. MOZA Mini S Essential Foldable Gimbal. The MOZA Mini S is one of the best smartphone gimbals for travel. With a lightweight build, it folds down to 130mm by 195mm, making it easy to slip into a small travel bag. The build of the unit might feel a little plasticky and cheap, but this is what has kept the cost down, and in use the MOZA Mini S acquits itself really well. The 3-axis stabilization is smooth and stable in a broad range of conditions, and the gimbal provides loads of useful extra modes, including object tracking for following moving subjects. The 8 hours of battery life is pretty generous too, giving you more than enough ammunition for a day's shooting again, marking the MOZA Mini S out as a great option for travel. Also included in this newer version of the original MOZA Air are a quick-release plate, auto-tune modes that assess a camera's weight and compensate accordingly, and useful physical controls including a joystick and rotating wheel, making handling a pleasingly tactile experience. For the price, it's impressively featured, and is a great way to expand your filmmaking potential without breaking the bank. Alright guys, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave a like, comment, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and enable your notification bell icon to get the latest videos of our channel. Be sure to check out the description for links to find the most updated pricing on all the products mentioned in this video.